Okay, welcome everybody. I'm Tony Silber. I'm the Vice Chairman of the Planning and Zoning Commission. I will be acting as chairman for tonight's meeting. And I want to call the meeting to order, and we will start with Pledge of Allegiance and then roll call. Bill? You going to cue the flag, Bill, or should we just do it?
Sorry about that. I don't think I have that file on this computer.
All right, well, let's just do it. Okay, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty
and justice for all. Great, that worked out great. Well, let's do the roll call. And we will start with Commissioner D'Aquila.
Present.
Commissioner Corey.
Present.
Commissioner Prush.
Here.
And I'm here, Tony Silber, so that's 4 of us for tonight's meeting. And now I want to turn it over to the town attorney who's going to read some remarks, pandemic-related meeting procedures.
Thank you, Commissioner Silber. Just for the record, Commissioner Garrity, Commissioner LaConte, and Commissioner Cinto are not present tonight. As we've been conducting these meetings pursuant to the governor's executive orders over the internet and over teleconference. All information for tonight's meeting has been posted 24 hours in advance on the town website along with the agenda. There will not be public comment in tonight's meeting. However, when that time does come for a public hearing, folks will be directed to how to participate. And tonight's meeting is recorded, so thank you for your help.
Thank you, Attorney Cordone. So for the public, whoever's watching the meeting tonight, it's going to be a shorter meeting than you might have anticipated. The 1056 Daniels Farm Road application, Bridgeport Roman Catholic Diocesan Corporation, requesting a modification of zoning approval for the cemetery, that has been withdrawn. The application for a zone change on Upper Main Street will be continued to our next regular meeting, which is April 21st. And the same goes for the application for the Moorfield Farms Development LLC, 2157 Huntington Turnpike. That is also going to be continued. We will take those items in order because I think we need to vote on the continuation. But we'll open the public hearing then with in the order of the agenda as it was noticed. So with that caveat, let's start with the first one, 1056 Daniels Farm Road, which I just said that has been withdrawn. Attorney Cordone, I don't believe we need to act on that at all.
Correct. The applicant has withdrawn their application. No further action is required by this commission.
Thank you, Attorney Cordone. So number 2, text amendment, applicant 7182 Main Street LLC and 7192 Main Street LLC. We're requesting a text amendment to Article 2, Section 3.2, which refers to the BC Long Hill Green and Town Hall Business Residential nodes. And also Article 2, Section 3.2.5.1 of the zoning regulations to include in that zone the properties at 7180 and 7192 Main Street and the property identified as Spring Hill Road. That is just north of Spring Hill Road in the direction of Monroe. We are going to request a continuation because I believe that applicant has business before the WPCA. Am I right, Attorney Cordone?
That is correct.
All right, so I'll take a motion to continue that to our next regular meeting, which as I said, is April 21st.
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Corey, seconded by Commissioner D'Aquila. Do we need a roll call vote? Attorney Cordon, or can we just raise the hands? Okay, all in favor, raise your hand. Okay, so it's 4-0. That gets continued to next month. The next item, item 3, was related to item 2, which was basically the text amendment. The first one was the text amendment to change the regulations to include that area. Then the second part of that would have to be then to actually change the zone in that area, that same area north of Spring Hill Road, east side of Main Street. I will entertain a motion to continue that as well. Commissioner D'Aquila, second.
I'll
Commissioner
second.
Corey.
Okay.
We got
fine.
Commissioner Corey, Commissioner Prush, thank you.
No
All in
problem.
favor, raise your hands. That is also 4-0. That continues to next month. Okay, next one is 2157 Huntington Turnpike. The applicant is Moorfield Farms Development. Some of you may, whoever's watching the meeting will remember that that was approved last fall, or was it the fall of 2019? I can't remember now. And then there was litigation involved in that decision by this Planning and Zoning Commission. And the court upheld all the vote and the zone change with two what I consider to be minor exceptions. One was to have the Planning and Zoning Commission specifically approve the landscaping plan, and the other was to have the Planning and Zoning Commission, as opposed to the planning staff, review and approve building materials. Those were the only things that the court required the Planning and Zoning Commission to revisit. But as mentioned at the top of the meeting, there's a request to continue it to next month. So I'll entertain a motion to continue as I sort of specified there. Moved by Commissioner D'Aquila, seconded by Commissioner Corey. Any discussion? All right, then, all in favor to continue, raise your hands. It's unanimous, 4-0. Attorney Cordon, a point of procedure because we're continuing, there would be no public input at this point, right?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, next item, item number 4, 2550. Oh, did that one. Next one is an 824 referral, regarding municipal improvements. 824 is a reference to the state law that governs this area. Basically, anytime municipal land is transferred, transacted, modified in any major way, requires the approval of the Planning and Zoning Commission. And it's not binding approval, it's just a recommendation to the town council. So in this instance, it's a referral, it's a report to the council regarding a transfer of 104 square foot area to the state of Connecticut for the maintenance of their culvert along Churchill Road. And I believe it's directly in front of the Public Works garage. So it's a 104 square foot piece of land that we would transfer from town ownership to the state. So Rob LeBrandy, do you want to elaborate on that, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, but I'm going to have to defer to our engineering staff on this one.
Thank you. Tatiana?
Sure. So the state is looking to expand their area to maintain their infrastructure, which crosses Churchill Road. It's an old corrugated metal pipe, and they just need area to work and rehabilitate that pipe. There is really not much further I can add, but if any of the commissioners have specific questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Thank you, Tatiana. Can you describe what 104 square feet looks like? right? It's like the size of a table, maybe, a small room.
It's not substantial at all. Very minor. I believe the map was provided to the commission. I mean, the
Yeah, it
area
was.
is shown on it.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's just to really have access to their head wall and potentially replace that.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's ask the commission whether you have any observations, concerns, questions on this 824 referral. Start with Commissioner D'Aquila.
Tatiana, could you tell me whether or not that giving of that property, I'm assuming that they will now own that property. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
When we do that, there appears to be an asphalt sidewalk that goes over that loss of property. How does that affect the sidewalk and the use of the sidewalk?
Correct. It would not affect the sidewalk. Really, Churchill Road is a state road. They already have an expensive right-of-way in there. The maintenance of the head wall is really crucial for pedestrian safety. If it's not maintained, pedestrians will suffer first. So it's in the best interest of the town, of the state, and the pedestrians that use the sidewalk.
How do the pedestrians get around that area? If they want, people travel from Churchill Road, Middlebrooks Road down south. There's quite a few people. I was just worrying about whether or not there's a safety issue associated with this.
Do I understand the question correctly that you're asking about the construction period?
No, after the construction period.
The pedestrians won't be affected.
So the sidewalk is not impacted?
No.
The asphalt sidewalk will not be impacted?
No, if they have to disturb it, they'll put it back in the condition it was originally in. So it'll definitely be walkable and safe to use.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Commissioner D'Aquila. Commissioner Corey, any questions?
Oh, no questions.
Commissioner Prush?
No questions.
And I have no questions either. Let's open it up to the public. Bill, do we have anybody?
Sure. If there's a member of the public who would like to speak at this time, you may press the raise hand button at the bottom of your screen. And if you're calling on the phone, press *9. Mr. Chairman, it doesn't look like anybody wishes to speak at this time.
Thank you, Bill. In that case, I think we will close the conversation on this and entertain a motion to approve. Commissioner Corey makes the motion.
Motion to approve.
Do we have a second? Commissioner Prush?
I'll second.
Thank you. Okay, all those in favor, raise your hand so we can see it. This is in favor of the 824 referral. It's 4-0. That goes to the town council with our blessing. I don't know. So that's it. And I think at this point that one more thing, the bond release, 4950 and 5010 5010 Main Street LLC requests a release of a full bond for that property or those two properties. Mr. Librandi, can you give us an update or give us a elaboration?
Yeah, thank you, Commissioner Silver. Yes, I did go out there last week and this week, and everything looks, there's no dead vegetation out there. The number of trees and the types have been are correct in terms of planting. It looks really nice out
Refresh us,
there.
please.
What's that? That's
Rob, I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's on the border of Trumbull and Bridgeport.
Okay.
It's Mr. Anand building. It's the white building that medical office building.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they did a fantastic job out there.
The bond was.
Yeah, the bond. I recommend the bond.
Thank you. And that bond was in place to. Yeah, okay, thank you, thank you. And so what was it in place for?
It was-
Landscaping?
Yes, it was a landscaping bond.
Okay, thank you. Can we have a motion, please, to approve that bond release as recommended by the planning staff? Commissioner D'Aquila motions. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Commissioner Prush. Any discussion? All right. All in favor of the bond release? Commissioner Gray, can you hear me? I think he, oh, there he is. Okay. That's also 4-0. Thank you, folks. All right, now I'll entertain a motion to close the regular meeting for March 24th.
Commissioner Silber, I think we have to approve the minutes.
I'm sorry, did I say regular meeting? I meant public hearing. We have to vote on closing the hearing. Am I right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Motion to close the public hearing. Commissioner Corey, seconded by Commissioner Prush. All in favor? Closing the public hearing, 4-0. Public hearing is closed. Now we have acceptance of the minutes for the February 17th meeting. I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes. Has everybody gone through them? Commissioner D'Aquila moves to accept the minutes as delivered, as submitted. Commissioner Prush seconds it, I think.
Yep,
I thought I saw your hand
yep,
go up there.
yep, sure.
Thank you. Okay, all in favor of accepting the minutes as submitted? 4-0. Minutes are accepted. Now, let's see do we have anything else, Mr. Lebrandi? Any other business to come before the commission?
I don't believe so.
Attorney Cordone, anything on your end?
No, sir. I do see some other folks have joined us since the meeting began, so you might just want to quickly recap the items that have been withdrawn and that have been continued to next meeting.
Thank you, Attorney Cordone. Yes, so for the folks who have joined us at this meeting, it's a much shorter meeting than you might have anticipated and that we anticipated. In fact, the application to change the zoning or change the cemetery configuration has been withdrawn by the Bridgeport Roman Catholic Diocese. The twin applications to change the zone on the east side of Upper Main Street, north of Spring Hill Road, has been continued to the next meeting, which is April 21st. And the application to complete, as required by the court, a couple of items regarding the Moorfield Farms approval has also been continued to the April 21st meeting of this commission.
Thank you, Commissioner Silver, and thank you for running the meeting tonight. Appreciate your work.
Thank you, Attorney Cordone. And so at this point then, if we have no further business, then I will entertain a motion to close the meeting. Moved by Commissioner. I'm sorry?
Move to adjourn.
Got it, Commissioner D'Aquila. Thank you. Second, Commissioner Corey seconds it. And all in favor? It's 4-0. And that does it. 21 minutes. We will
Stay
see
well,
folks
stay
next
healthy.
month.
Happy holidays, everyone. See you in April.
Take care.
you.
Bye. See you in April.
Thank you.